So Nocturne wants a full clear. Do you know who wins? I know who wins the game, yeah. I didn't watch this game at all, though. And I didn't watch game 2 up until a pentakill happened because I was doing rehearsals. Genji undefeated on all champs. Uncommon rank 2. I think Ruler is the best AD in the league, though. Even though I know that he's going to get a pentakill in the next game. This guy is really, really insane.
Pog, let's go, man.
So.
9 months on, we had a baby.
Zeus is getting good trades top.
Pog, let's go, man.
Yo, Nordley thanks to 12. Owner skips Crux to get bot crab because he has bot push. He's gonna invade Peanut, put a ward, get info. Good, not too bad. Yeah, not too bad here by T1. Good early game so far. Top push, mid push, bot push, and vision on jungle. Really, really good.
Pog, let's go, man.
So Zeus doesn't have the ward yet because he knows where Skarner is, but yeah, Faker needs to be careful here. Fine. 13-2. So Chovy calls for a push out, I guess. Peanut goes to take, he misses cannons, whatever. Peanut wants top crab, but owner wants to contest it. Doran's forcing a fight top. I like it. Good trade. I think he was trying to force there so that Peanut could contest crab and Zeus couldn't
streamer's
move.
Screen, Pog, let's go, man.
Yo, owner and Penguin thanks to the resubs. So now owner's camps are respawning. Zeus won Moroto and he had a kill there.
Pog,
Zeus is winning top pretty hard. Akali wins this normally after
let's
6.
Go, man.
That's good all in into Gwen. Doran matches base, only down 2 CS on the end of the world. Both tops TP back. Faker TP's back. Chovy TP's back. Lanes are stable. Ruler gets a serrated Dirk. Interesting. Doesn't go for Gale Force. Goes for early serrated Dirk. Does more damage than obviously Noon Quiver or Pickaxe, but he already builds it into. So it looks like owner's going Stridebreaker or Gore Drinker. Gore Drinker wouldn't be too bad because they have triple melee top, but Stridebreaker is good for gap closing on Lucian. Cycling through second camps. T1 has pretty good early game so far. I think they have a lot of tools to force on sides now if they want to dive bot, but they need to get sums out and have vision on jungle. Chovy needs to make sure he takes Faker ult at the right time so that he can actually use it instead of just take it, watch it disappear, and then Faker has ult advantage for the next 2 minutes or something. I don't know what the exact time is. Owner's covering their bot push in case they get lane ganked by Predator. Ruler is playing first strike Lucian. Yeah, Patrick did the same. I think Patrick probably saw it and thought it was good. Owner cycling his top side. Very standard early game, very slow. T1 favored. Because of their pushing bot, which owner is just covering all game and Peanut can't gank because they have the push and have the vision right in river. And obviously they have TF ult, so it's quite annoying. Chovy just took TF ult. Is he going to use it to get back to lane? I wonder. Okay, there's Faker. There's First Blood. Nice play. There's Chovy. Yeah, okay, TF ult's back to lane. Otherwise it's going to expire. It doesn't last very long, level 6.
Pog,
good fight bot by T1. First Blood to Aphelios. They have a really good game state now. You're running to the 6. Faker's going to look for bot plates, zone them away. Owner could catch midwave here or do Drake. I guess he's doing Drake. No. I think owner should be doing Drake. Taking their blue is fine, but Herald's dead already, so now you can't do Drake. I think owner should have either pushed out mid there when Faker's hovering bot. Like here, he catches midwave. And now he should either run to start Drake because they have vision on Skarner, I think. Yeah, they have vision on Skarner from the pink. Maybe they didn't. Anyway, regardless, they should take an objective here because owner can always ult across if he needs to. He could have either just pushed out this next midwave Or he could have just gone to Drake. T1 needs to start stacking Drakes with this pushing bot, otherwise when they swap it's just a fucking shit show. So now Peanut's gonna be the one to push out mid. And now they can't do Drake because they have to catch mid. And their bot lane needs to base. Peanut could just take Drake here actually. Because their bot can just push the next wave. Okay, T1 made a mistake there. They should definitely start stacking objectives. Even though they got a lot of plates, they could have had a free dragon. Now Genji's a bit down in tempo and they have to base, so T1 need to go back out on the map bot side. So what happened here? T1 just bush cheese a bit. Yeah, it's good. And Lehen's flash got slowed. Cool, so now they can just push out bot again. Owner wants bot grab. Oh, nice play there by Owner. Chovy tried to take his ult. Owner W'd it. So Chovy didn't get the ult. So now it's 60 seconds before he can use ult. But he gets bot grab. Nice.
Caedrel, this is important. Please tell the pro teams in LPA and LCK to stop picking Rise. My blue heart and brain cannot take it anymore.
Alright. Owner's gonna take his red buff after taking bot crab. Peanut has Herald. Peanut has a lot of pressure right now on the map because he can just make a play on Keria, Herald bot. Chovy can lean. They have TF full tap though, so Genji, it's really hard for them to step up. So it looks like Ruler goes straight to Dirk into... Oh, nice damage. Straight Dirk into Mythic. Guma Gale forces the Nami wave. Nice, really good. They're gonna turn. Nice ult, pre-ult by Keria to knock them up. Really nice ult by Guma. Wow, good start by T1, really good. 3k gold lead. They're gonna get bot tier 1 here as well. Adding in they can't Faker's so he can't really help them. He can't fight Chovy, so Chovy could collapse on them, so they can't step up. You just get boots here, Guma. Yeah, it's good. They shouldn't swap though. They should keep this bot pressure. Top seems to be fine for now. Good turn here by Owner. Good pre-ult by Keria to just CC. And really good ult by Guma to snipe out Ruler. Chovy arrives, but he can't engage because TF can come down and stun. TF gets midwave in, leans bot side. They have vision bot side. Genji tried to make a pick. Doesn't work. They're still... Yeah, they're spotted now. They herald mid because it's running out, I guess. Best place to put it's always mid. They put their bot lane mid as well to salvage this bot tier 1. Herald doesn't even crash. I mean, this game is just super good for T1 already. This game is really good for T1. Peanut's gonna look top. Should be pretty easy for him to kill if he just can Predator flash ult, but good pink ward by Zeus. Zeus has no boots, no flash, obviously no ghost, so can be a pretty easy target. Drake's in 40. It's not gonna be Cloud Soul, so it's pretty big Drake. T1 can just push mid here and control bot side.
Pog, let's go, man.
They need to help Faker get the bot push. I don't know why they're leaning top here. They should just go bot side. Crabs up. No fish thanks to 12 and status thanks to 23 months. Holy shit, 23. Faker bases before Drake, but he has a cheat code. Owner's power farming right now, but they should already be on Drake. I don't know why they're not doing this. What the fuck are T1 doing? So when they get this midwave in, what T1 should do is they should lean bot side here, take this pink, put their wards down, maybe threaten that they're taking a blue buff, and let Faker walk up and hit this before Drake spawns. Then go back mid, get the next wave. But they're doing that on top side because blue buff and crabs up. Imagine they went bot side now and they were here. This would be much better because now they can't walk in. There's nothing to cover top. Second Rift Herald is useless anyway compared to taking Drakes. And now Faker just has to base because they're all top side. And his item buy is not exactly big, right? So they're trading Drake for Herald. I don't know how the fuck Gen G is getting this Drake when their bot tower should be dying and they should lose this, but yeah, T1 get Herald, sure. I mean, they can Herald top, dive top, sure, but I think the objective is a lot better. Good TP. This is also not the worst. They're actually getting things here. They can start pressuring a tier 2. They get more gold here, but I think the Drake and bot tier 1 is also good. Then you can... Because Gen G can't take Herald if you push them out. I think they owned both sides of the river there. Anyway, they still make a good play. They get a kill. They get a tower. They don't lose much. And if you're heading gold, you can always fight the third Drake, so it's not the end of the world. Just provides less scaling, right? Okay, they should definitely go mid to bot now. Otherwise, they're completely griefing. They have a free top tier 2 as well. They actually have a lot of options now. Who matches top? Chovy matches top. Yeah, take this pink, sure, put a ward, take the raptors, fine. But then they should start playing towards bot, because this is just... This bot tower needs to die. Like, Faker is just stuck under this bot tower for so long, and that's your global. He's just been sitting here for 5 minutes when he's playing a global champ. Okay, now we're doing it. Nice. Finally, we're unleashing Faker a bit more. Nice, really good pick. Okay, good play by Doran to trade 1 for 1. I think Faker could have stopwatched there. Faker should never die here, never. Keria runs away, even though they have vision, doesn't ult him, and then Faker could just stopwatch here instead of trying to card, but he dies to the Q. So, really sloppy play by T1. Really sloppy. Now actually Gen G can cross map a top tier 1 without them being able to pressure a bot tier 2, so it's...
Pog, let's go, man.
Will they get it? Zeus... He can't TP top. He hasn't got enough information to TP top. Yeah, so what should happen there is Faker should live, be a lot healthier, you'd hope. And then they should be able to pressure a bot tier 2 while Chovy does that, because he has no TP. I mean, Doran should just die here. Crazy that he got one. Well, hopefully this TF can now start ulting around mid, because I feel like this Nami can never walk up on mid waves ever. No boots Nami. It's completely one-shot. T1 have a lot of options now, but fighting Drake should definitely be the first option. As much as you could cross-map for this tier 2, I just don't think it's worth it. You need to start fighting Drakes, I think. Chovy STP. Nice, this is good what they're doing. They go through mid. Zeus can push bot. They can walk to this Drake. This Drake should be free. Oh, they're making a pick onto Akali. Nice, Doran's 1 HP. He's dead. Perfect, good. Easy Drake. Really easy Drake. They can pressure bot. They can play for Drake. They have so many options. They just need to stay together. Yeah, well, Zeus is going a bit deep here without his team. Okay, Zeus blundered a bit here. He might die. They should still get Drake, but this is just disgusting what he's doing. You can pressure bot tier 2 if your team is around here. And they can't just collapse on you this easily with this short route. Or as soon as you push the wave, and you should just go to Drake and stop hitting the tower. So Zeus makes a mistake for sure here. Maybe he thinks he's got people closer to him, but they don't have TF ult or Nocturne ult, right? So, yeah. Another mistake by T1 dying where they shouldn't, I guess. That's two death mistakes. Good. Wait, why does Chovy have 2 fiendish codexes? Fuck. Can you increase quality to 1080p? It is on 1080p. Maybe it's a bit laggy. Sorry if it's a bit laggy. I don't really know where else to find a VOD. Yeah, Faker's down in CS a lot here. I don't know exactly why his CS numbers are low, but I mean, I'm sure if I go back I can find out, but I think he should have been a bit more unleashed after the bot tier 1, but it took them so long to do it. Anyway, T1 still have full control of this game. There's the TF ult. the spot where everyone is. Chovy TP's behind them. Faker has to flash. Zeus TP's to match. They're playing a bit Arami here. I just think they have wrong lane assignments. I wish I could see their lane assignments out of base, but the second you come out of the replay, Gwen is bot, which I think is wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I think Gwen should be top, actually. Even if she has TP. Because then you can actually push in top and play for something. And then just play for topside vision. And then Faker can be on his island, catch a bot wave, and hover around here, in case they step up mid. But right now, with Gwen bot, they just have to play safe mid while she pushes bot. Like, they can't step up to mid tower while Gwen is pushing bot. Because what happens here is, the way they should play this is Gwen should push bot, Nocturne should hover around the Gwen in case Akali goes in. TF ult is just standing here in case she goes up, because then you have 3 men on the side and you killed bot tier 2, right? But if he's not pushing bot, then there's nothing Gen G have to cover. Gen G can just all stand mid right now. There's nothing they have to do until this wave comes to here. So if you step up as 3, then you're just gonna get TP'd on, right? I think this is a bit too... They're playing a bit too fast. T1 just needs to chill a bit and wait for Zeus. But now Zeus has to TP in to save them. And now he has no TP. So now it's harder for him to play his side lane, which he's winning. And he has 2 globals for. So they're playing a pick side lane comp where they're just perma grouping. Oh, Chovy based. Takes the TF ult. TF ults. The Grump. Legend. Well, there goes their TF ult, so now this is really awkward. Now they have to group a bit, which is not ideal. But it's still fine. They've made a few mistakes, but they're still fine in the game. They really want this mid-tier one. They're like so tunnel vision on this mid-tier one. When they have 2 side lane towers, they can easily take... And when you just... It's not even about taking the side lane towers. It's about threatening the side lane towers. So the enemy team just goes to try and cover. And then your bot lane wins 2v2, so they can actually take mid-tier 2 or move first. These 2 side lane towers should be, like, at least one of them dead by now. It's really hard to involve Gumayushi in a game where you're playing TF Nocturne. He can involve himself if you're playing on the opposite side of the map. Like, this is how it should be played, right there. That's perfect, good. Now you have to be careful about Nash, but that's how it should go. And now you push bot to bot tier 2. You hit this, and if they come to cover, you take mid tier 1. That's how it should go. Now they have to play safe mid, not die. Don't get engaged on. They're gonna get engaged on. No, they're not. Thank God. But now Zeus tried to help them, and now he can't push bot, and Faker at the base to catch top. So the waves weren't in great spots to actually push there. This Akali or Sylas should never be able to push out past the river. Or at least one of them shouldn't. He's dead. Alright, it's over. They're gonna get Drake now. Oh, Kobe's almost up 100 CS. Because I guess Faker's giving up a lot of waves to try to do something, but they're not doing anything. They only did one side play. Now Gwen is top. Now they can start pushing into this tier 2, but now they're a bit too late. I think they should have had this lane assignment like 8 minutes ago. This lane assignment 8 minutes ago is way better because you're playing topside. And if you play topside, then you can actually start forcing barons. When you play side lane globals to bot side, past 20 minutes, you can get a kill, right? But the enemy team can always try to force a baron or try to get topside vision, or they can try something to make you have to respond, so you can't push to bot tier 2 with multiple numbers unless you have insane tempo, right? But if you actually have your side laner that you're collapsing on top and you play for top, it's much easier to like TF ult up here, Nocturne ult up here, get the kill, and then you can actually force Baron and make this guy TP in, right? Because you actually have a threat to make him join the team. So what could happen here is if you did the same play top now, where TF can just catch these bot waves and then hover around here, this area of the map, then you have much easier areas to play around the game, because this guy can't just push the bot tier 2 and cross map, because you have to make him TP in. And you have really good turn with rapid fire TF. But now Chovy's a bit too strong in terms of like... It'll take 3 people a while to kill Chovy because he has Zhonya's and Banshees. And Sums. Yeah, the game is really hard now. No, it's not the worst. Doran just TP'd. Why the fuck did Doran just TP? Am I blind? He TP'd from base
Pog,
to mid.
let's go, man.
We go into a replay now or what?
Hello.
Yes, TP? Oh, he just TP'd there. What the fuck is he TPing for? He's TPing here. Are they scared they're on Nash? I think they're scared about Nash. Why? They have a pink. Nocturne clears the pink. Aphelios moves topside. I think they're scared. They just started Nash. Doran is trolling a bit, I think. The fact that he just instant TPs before Nami pinks over the wall. And now we're going to replay, so I can't see. But they pinked over the wall afterwards, I think. Yeah, they did. I think he should wait a couple seconds. Just TPing like that is so unnecessary. Because now Chovy just has to go bot, which is fine, but it's just unnecessary. Please, can we put Gwen top? Please, can we put Gwen top? Even though it's normally good to put Gwen bot, please, can we put Gwen top? Please, please, please. Or can we at least get some vision for TF so he can be useful? It doesn't make sense for TF to be top, man. It doesn't. I really don't think so. TF pushing top and hovering here is much worse than TF being bot and hovering here, because you can actually force Nash when you get the pick.
Pog, let's go, man.
I think this is maybe one of the only instances where I think you can put your TF, like catching bot waves and giving all your vision to Gwen. Genji are doing really good though. What they're doing is they're like, if you watch Genji, they ignore bot waves for so long. Like, look, they push out bot, the solo lane groups. When bots push back out, someone goes and catches it, Chovy, TP, then the solo lane groups. And you see that they're always having 4 people at least hovering around mid, while both sides are being juggled. See, Doran is just chilling here. No one's pushing bot. Okay, well, I don't actually have to do anything. I'll just watch Chovy take top waves, give him all the creeps. He's going to carry. I'll just perma hover here until someone decides to push bot, because I have no reason to, because I have no TP. So therefore, I can try to do things like this mid. Ah, they're pushing bot. Okay, well, Akalia goes and catches it now. That's fine. Good what Genji's doing. What is this music?
Pog,
Loud.
let's go, man.
Wait 1 sec.
I man, good to
So
see
now they're
Genji
grouping.
play well.
Genji really want this mid tier one. I think they can get it soon. Chovy's level 17. Are you kidding? Also, I think T1 don't have much damage. Obviously in ARAMs like TF, Nocturne does no damage. Genji have a soul point, which is not, I mean, it should not happen. T1 cannot only have 1 Drake at 30 minutes when they were this far ahead. Okay, they find Doran. Good stopwatch. I think he ulted as well though, so that's not great. Oh my god, Ruler's damage. Yeah, T1's about to lose the game here. The TF doesn't really do anything right now. Chovy is so fucking strong. Well, there goes Gwen. That's it. The game's over. They can just end. Go take Drake, go take Nash. Game's over. I think they can go Nash as well, actually. Ah, it's so lost. They're trying to play for steal. That's good what they're doing. Any wards? They don't have any wards? Oh, they have no wards. Oh my god. They can't get in the pit ever. They finally got mid tier 1. Yay! We can win now, right? Surely. Yeah. Pretty sloppy game by T1. Good plays by Genji. I think they played around their windows really well, even though Doran could never really push out a side lane. I mean, look at this Skarner. He just walks up and presses R on Gwen and she's dead. Like, what? Guma's guns are shit. Which free kill do I want? This one is the one I want. Hello. Oh my god. Just look at Peanut's face in 1.5 times speed. Look at his face in 1.5 times speed. He's like headbanging. Watch. Holy fuck. What the hell? Okay, Gen G only have like one range champ that can set up and hit towers. Step up and hit towers. They're gonna do 4-1 standard. Nice. They can threaten though. I think what Peanut's doing is really good. He doesn't have flash, but he has cam tank, so he can just... Yeah, culling is good. The Nami ult is good. Forcing them back as much as possible. Probably pushing mid. He could just take Gwen ult. Yeah, he just took it. Nice. Okay, he just pushes away with it. What is Sylas ult cooldown? It's probably like 10-15 seconds. I don't know. It's almost up again. Look. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now he can just take whatever the fuck ult he wants. Just not Aphelios. Okay, Doran goes in. I mean, I think they can lose a fight unless they really, really int it. They didn't get much. They only got a tier 3 and a bot tier 2. But yeah, it's pretty hard to end the game off one Baron. But I think they're in such a commanding position that it doesn't matter. Look at Ruler's items. They have so many threats. Akali, Sylas, and Lucian do so much in fights. Zeus is dead. They overstayed bot. Okay, good game by Genji. Bad game by T1 as well. Easy win. Alright, well, T1 had a really good game state, and I think they could have won the game, but they just did really not do anything. They had like bad lane assignments. They never had any waves to play on. And they tunnel visioned way too hard on this mid tier 1 where they're overgrouping way too much, where their side laners could have just made really good plays top. I think they had sloppy deaths as well, which are not the end of the world, but they're in a pretty good position for 25 minutes until they got caught mid, Guma died, and then they got third Drake. Then the game is just fucked because this comp just needs as much. This comp just relies on having tempo the whole game, I think. When you lose control, this comp is just fucking useless.